Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Thursday, number 26th day for this month of October 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. Nokoni. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our country people across the globe, for Bamenda Boya, Mutengene, Miselele, I bring una all revolutionary greetings, and those who then there for inside concentration camp for Kondengi, and those who then there for Nigeria, Ghana, across the world. I salute una all. My country people, for those who did inquire about the time we were podcast that it be published, the time it don't change, as una know, I don't change my address, my location, and then for different place. So we go get used to with time, and with time, as I adjust myself, we go get a specific time where the podcast where all man go to listen them. 3 days ago, my YouTube channel it done suffer some cyber attack, but everything it done be restored to order. So if you never subscribe for my channel, subscribe for my channel, and also click the place where they call and say notification, so that when I publish news, when I go to get the latest update, where it be truthful, it be done with honor and respect and with high standard of ethics for safe una, as we don't carry the mantle for do am so since we start this war and we work out for this journey for our freedom. I go start today for even give una international news, because we need to live in isolation. And the more our people they know the reality, say we live now for a global village, the better they go feel adjust themselves within this global village. Yesterday for America, one man he done carry gun, where they call him na say Robert Cat. He just go for some place, they call him say Lewiston, some city for day. He just shoot 22 people then kill him with machine gun. He also wound over 50 people them. Police they still work a fine for catch him. The kind of crime they always plenty for America. The man they be talk say he get small mental problem. He be been a former American army man, where he don't come out to keep people them for this kind of way. America they always get debate about gun law. Some people they talk say if you find me people that they get gun, because when some man come out gun like this, they go fit kill him. So other one they talk say gun, you know, find that plenty gun there for America. It cause all this type of violence them. For United Nations, some very important thing it happen, and that kind of thing the way would hope say our case it go pass through this type of process. The war way they go on for inside Israel, where Hamas it become attack Israel. Israel it go to for day they want for go attack Hamas for release prisoner them, and also for take action them for day. They don't bring up for United Nations Security Council. The American government then bring some resolution. We write them say me then release all prisoner them and make all the whole war me they not allow Hamas make it still get weapon them. This resolution it not be passed. The UAE they be object them with very strong argument them. Russia government together with Chinese government them, they use their veto power them for block and mean nothing it no happen. So the people that they talk say United Nations in they get no way for solve any big problem, or for even uphold the charter them way the country to be whole and for form and say now you could bring war peace. If crucial problem they always come, some country they go use veto power over some other country them, then the whole war you no go ever solve any problem. So this debate that they go and the call for the reform for the United Nations it is still go ahead. Today they also celebrate the day where they be adopt that charter where they be make that United Nations for day. But that charter na don't keep the war for peace together. Na don't help for stop plenty calamity them and for never miss on small country them then survive. So it be very important institution, but the institution it not be perfect and it get a lot of job to do. Now for this place where they be bring Ambazonian issue for day, where plenty African country them, especially South Africa, they be block them. Say me they not even discuss them. Now America, Britain, and Belgium, they be even force me then discuss them informally. If they not go fit discuss them formally, because it will be very important for them. Some good, some not so good news it come up for European Union. This one, it come for we late, but we don't flop them with later them for try for defend Ambazonia for day. The European Union, they discuss about the terms them where they go give Cameroon money for support their army. The money be a whopping 10 million. Now very, very big money. But the information what they get them from our international partner them that say plenty European country they don't object. The money Cameroon, it don't fight me the money come there because they don't recruit soldier them. They even send some of their soldiers them, even when they no be soldier for Central Africa and other places them, for do peacekeeping in order for win this support from the European Union them. But plenty country them, they be worried about the use of Cameroon brutality for inside Ambazonian land, and they put condition them we go make sure say the money it will be spent only for the northern part for Cameroon for fight against Boko Haram. Some of the conclusion them we will get them that say even though the money plenty, the money go mainly now for the European army, the way they go can they train the be them for half of fight against Boko Haram and for guarantee say me the weapon them they no reach for inside Ambazonia. Such programs they didn't be suspended over 7 years ago when this war it start. The fact that they bring them back this time no be good news, but we know say this one bleeding the way we don't already stop them from the fallout from that Canada talk. We don't put us in the back paddle diplomatically, as now many of the international community they see we Ambazonia like say now we be the belligerent faction, but that one will go overcome them eventually. Some other very important thing where it happen now say Cameroon it done lost some big law court case for inside France. The court case now against Cameroon and some French company where they call them say Garobert. This case it be very important for two things. Now case where it done go on for close to 12 to 20 years now for court. The Cameroon government, they don't fight them, they don't lose the case. The court for France, it don't talk say Cameroon go pay 17.8 million euro as damages for this company. It could be a very big blow for Cameroon, their asset as the French government then get direct way for seize money for Cameroon government for GAM for this company. This one a big blow for La Republic and a good joy for us. It means a less ability for Cameroon for buy weapon and for sustain the war. The two important things the way be important for this case na sewiti. Number one, Cameroon that always rely on scamming, deception, and pure robbery by Paul Biya. This company where they call him Garobert, he become for Cameroon for 2001, then can pay bribe for Cameroon minister them. Say they want to get right for do some type of farming for the northern part of Cameroon, around Lake Chad and many other areas them for the. After they give that bribe, the Cameroon government, they want to say the same project again for Chinese company them, because they be no say the French company, they don't cheat them. So which way do, now say the Cameroon government is suspend the French company, make it no continue for work. As a result, the French company, they move the registration for this company where they be open them for Cameroon only for that purpose. Go register that company for Belgium, transfer their headquarters from Cameroon, Yaoundé to Belgium, making that company an international company. So by the time the Cameroon government is the one take the contract for sell them for Chinese people them, that company it goes sue Cameroon first now for Belgium and then later on transfer the case for France. Then now the Cameroon it be changed law for their country in order for facilitate and for cancel the contract where they be get them with this company. But because that same law where they call them OHADA, that French law where they be making for all these 14 French colony them for harmonize their commerce law them. Now that same law where they be use them for punish we where we start this war where Harmony Bogba be take case go down for Supreme Court for La Republique, then talk say they no fit hear that case for English because the law then they never translate them yet for English. Now that court case it be start this Ambazonian war for 2016. Now the initial trigger that for this war. So that same law, now way the French government they don't take enough for put them above the Cameroon law, even though Cameroon government they change their law them for try for cover up their scamming. They use their law as they always use them presidential degree. The court for France it throw away all their presidential degree and the law them. Talks that OHADA law it be bigger than Cameroon law according to Cameroon international obligation them. So what goes around comes around. Cameroon it don't be sanctioned with a huge amount of money, and the international law now it don't create what they call them say precedent. That means say if some very big court, when a Supreme Court now, it don't take decision, or international court them, when they go to deal with Cameroon, the Cameroonian international treaty, the way they be done sign, and they go to uphold them above Cameroon, their local law, and all those scamming law, the way pop here, it is signed them for a bedroom. For another news, we monitor the case for Eric Tato, where they come for America. Now a very important case because Eric Tato na the one of the personality them where they will come for inside this struggle, them bring the abuses against our people, the manning and cutting hand of people, them where they call them say Gary process, and also the division and publicly tagging other Ambazonian groups and individuals as enemies of our struggle. There are several people, victims, over 200 people or close to 200 people, them for ground zero where they be done big main. Their hand, they be done be chopped off, their finger, them where they done chopped off, especially for CDC farm, where they wait for justice against the crimes and criminal activity, the way it will be instigated by Eric Tato. They be done arrest he, release he on bail, put that chain where they detain for money food, where the monitor me not come off a house. That means say they like house arrest. And yesterday where he court date it be day, according to information what they hear for people the way they be close to ye. The prosecutor, they don't add 4 cases them on top that case where they be bring them for ye. Number 1, where they don't add them, na say na bank fraud, it be fraudulent things they forget money for bank. Number 2, identity theft. The one are likely people the way be write them say na employee them for a company when he want borrow money. Number 3, where they add them for day, na say it be obstruct justice. That means say it be disturb the investigation. That way they be the investigatee. And then number 4, na say money laundry. All this one a serious crime the way if they condemn me for this crime, then it will likely be for prison for a very long period of time, not minimum of 15 years. This one a reminder for all Ambazonians them, me them be careful the activity where they do them, me them begin work within the laws when they fight for their own survival and for sustaining their family as well as their conduct within our liberation struggle. Now, fellow Ambazonians, a very important message for all our defender them for home front. All Ambazonian fighters and all Ambazonian youths them, wanna listen for me, wanna listen carefully. We don't put out a roadmap for Ambazonian victory for English because we'll be the plan for put out a version for Pidgin during our podcast for all of our grassroots and for all man for Ambazonia, and it be important make una hear we very carefully. La Republique they need sleep. Una know say since our soldier them they don't start begin adopt this Haiti solution for stop the exploitation and exportation of cocoa for La Republique, palm oil and rubber for La Republique in favor of Nigeria. The Cameroon done double their effort for fight against this thing. So would I say that they pay some people the million come out for begin distract we for begin make sure say make we begin fight for air. Because for the past 7 years, we don't really waste a lot of time. If we be focused as a bidon start with grandpa, with the godfather for attack rubber and all those critical infrastructure, if we will continue with that Haiti solution, we for don't win this war today. So La Republique then be desperate, make our people they not be able for no way to way if he save them. But for begin fight for side way, no go do anything for them. Then be comfortable in that way. So me gonna notice say people then they way they go to fight against these things them. Those people then are highly suspect say na people the way they fight for protect La Republique du Cameroon their interests. So me gonna no worry I no go play some of their audios them because for me they over small than they like mosquito. When mosquito they disturb you for night way over, you no need for begin wake up. If you cover yourself, don't sleep you. No worry. I no go use my power because for the end of the day, I think 80% of our people that they listen for me and our soldier them, I get the highest influence more than any of them. So those things not just noise. But wait to our people they need for understand now 2 things. When I hear La Republique Diangote, they can talk about their victory. When I hear the other minister, they talk about their victory and their president, them, it always focus now about this economy, CDC, because now for the way it make them them strong, now for the way it give them strong international portfolio that guarantee for supply de monte for the international market system. Now it give them that viability for continue for hold their country and for the war for see them like the only guarantor for supply of our product for the international market. Any man wey they can't talk for una, say me una begin sell cocoa for La Republique, say the one fight with Capo Daniel. Now the most easiest way that for una for know people the way they work for Ambazonian and people the way they work for La Republique. Now La Republique want me them begin sell cocoa for Douala. Now for our interest for Ambazonia for stop them, for sell them instead for Nigeria. So we need to fight now for punish our people. Now why that would facilitate, would that even help for bring Nigeria buyer them they can begin buy our cocoa and our cash crop them. So make it be very clear for our mind. Me some foolish man in no can disturb our mind with all this distraction them. La Republique they cry, their prime minister they cry because of this, and for the way the key point it day. But if we no act quickly, as we done the delay for these past 7 years, make una know say La Republique du Cameroon they turn the table under our leg. Number one, La Republique du Cameroon it also try for transfer even our educational system where it be very good for their side. They don't build school them, they don't take our talent them, me then go for they teach for their schools, our lawyers they teach for their universities, and all those things that they go on. But more importantly, now the part for economy. We don't notice some say, for inside La Republique du Cameroon, there don't be a systemic effort for try for undermine Ambazonian and their leverage for CDC and other places where they produce cash crop by moving talents, factories in terms of technical know-how. That means say big scientists and when Ambazonians and Francophone them, where they be work for CDC and all those places them around Ambazonia, they don't move them go down for inside Eboloa, they don't carry them go for inside Kribi, they don't take them go right for inside for central part them for La Republique du Cameroon and for Edea. For these 4 places them for La Republique, they replicate CDC, they rebuild plantation them for place the way they know they. So that in the future, we will lose that leverage, we will be get them. And the Cameroon, they also hold we, not be only for leverage, not be only because in the French government talk me them hold we. It then become a pride for the Bulu Beti people them for hold we as slaves, for the Francophone them as a whole, for whole Ambazonia. Now their own pride that as well for whole we. So now also a matter of ego. But it be very important make our people then know say things that they change under our foot and they carry now so our own brother them me them go begin build this their infrastructure them and build this their own plantation them. So we need for act quickly. We need for act within this year and next year for reduce Cameroon export for cash crop into 0. So we need for know these things them. Now even Gary, red Gary way no be that ever day for La Republique. Now even for Kribi. And you also get na Ambazonian the way they use them, make them become fry Gary, they supply them for day. So we need to maximize our action now, no be tomorrow. And I call on all our soldiers them. Even our activists them will get differences. I plead for people like J. Carl and many other people the way they get very powerful voice them. For instance, Meme, for Limbe, and those strategic areas, the way we know say La Republique, they already get a stronghold for day, especially the access between Limbe, Tico, and Douala area. We need more voices, and I need all Ambazonian soldiers them for make sure say they carry action. These are the most easy actions to take out. But because they are not popular, since the Ambazonian struggle have been dominated by people who are more focused in building their groups, their personality, and so they are focused on things that are populous ideas, we have lost track of what can really free us. It is the Haiti solution. We pay a very little price while making sure that La Republique pays the maximum price. I want to urge everybody. I've seen a video of Sumanguru, one of our heroes in Ground Zero, blocking vehicles going to Ekok in the name of collecting tax. It is strategic that we do not interfere of our transport except for security reasons that leave Manfi to Ekok and Bamenda to Ekok. We should encourage our people to rely more through Nigeria. That is independent. Independent from Cameroon means we try to cut ourselves from Cameroon as much as possible and give ourselves other alternatives. So we must be strategic, we must be wise, and we must implement things that will give us results. If you believe in this vision, you believe in what we are doing, reach out and support us so that we can defeat Cameroon. This is doable. We have to prove that we can go beyond rhetoric. I know our people are patriotic, but at most of the time, we just want other people to do things while we sit in our comfort. If you have been listening to my podcast, look for ways to support the efforts that I support and the vision that I have for the liberation of our homeland. While we build a veritable force to make sure that we can implement this policy, we will implement this policy on ground zero, and we will have this striking force that will focus on this access to make sure that we stop it. But on the side of our farmers, they must continue to engage with trade with Nigeria and do not sell to Cameroon through Douala. Every time you do that, you are killing our people, you are empowering the enemy that comes back to kill our people. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.